season for lots and lots of baking. Tori Wesszer is here with us today again, and I'm so pumped to show us one of her holiday go-tos. Hey, how's it going, Tori?
So good. Thanks for having me back.
I'm so thrilled that you are back. First off, how's Kelowna?
It is so good. It is so good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mild, like super mild at this time of year, but yeah.
Do you have any like colder Christmas plans?
I do,
Okay.
yeah. My family has a cabin up north. It's a log cabin. It's like if you looked at a Christmas postcard,
Yeah.
Canadian, it's it.
Oh.
So it's up north in BC, like snowshoeing, hot chocolate by the fire,
Oh
like
my
the whole
gosh,
thing.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have any other holiday traditions that you do?
We often will do like a big family sleepover where we have like 30 people sleep over.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, yeah.
How loud is it? My family's very loud.
Oh, our family's not quiet.
Yeah.
We're not a shy
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
Yeah, you can imagine.
Yeah.
A bunch of Jillian and Tories running around. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
but-
impressive.
Yeah, but it's it's great. How about yourself?
Oh my gosh, honestly, we're keeping it low key this year and I'm not mad about it. My family is all going to one big cottage, but this year we're keeping it like me and my mom, my brother, my husband,
Yeah.
tiny. It's
Nice.
gonna be nice.
Nice.
I'm excited about it.
That's great.
Yeah, but I am always looking for new cookie recipes and treat recipes.
Yes.
So you're showing us one of your go-tos.
Yeah, so this is out of our cookbook, Fresh Food Fuller Hearts,
Yeah.
with Jillian and I. And this is Jillian's favorite.
Okay.
If I really want to get in her good books, I just make a batch of these and drop them at a doorstep.
Perfect.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
these are called cornflake chews.
Okay.
Straight from the 80s,
Love
from my
it.
mom's cookie recipes. I was always joked that it's like a miracle that they don't have Campbell's soup in there somewhere.
Totally.
Right, but really easy too, freezer friendly
Yeah.
and addictive, if I do say so myself.
I mean, you're what are the cornflake crunchy chewies?
Yeah.
Crunchies?
Yeah,
All of
cornflake
those.
chews.
Chews,
Cornflake
cornflake chews.
chews.
Two of my favorite things.
Coconut almonds, cornflakes, yeah.
Twist my arm.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So how do we get started on
Okay,
this?
so we have, we've already pre-done this a little bit, but some Macintosh toffee. You know those bars of Mac toffee?
Truly, when I started my orthodonture journey, I was so devastated that I couldn't eat those bars anymore.
All dentists are hating me this Christmas season.
Yeah.
So these are Macintosh toffee that's been melted down with a little bit of cream. And just go slow and steady. You don't want to burn that whole situation.
Totally.
And then here we have some cornflakes, some toasted sliced almonds, and some toasted coconut.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can use ribbon coconut is what we call it for. It's like the wider coconut.
Yeah.
But you can use whatever's in your pantry. Let it make life easier for yourself.
100%. And I pretty much have all these things in my pantry right now, so we're good to go.
Exactly. So if you want to, why don't I stir, you pour?
Dump, I love it.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. So cornflakes go on in.
Yeah, cornflakes, just stir away, and then you can just literally dump it all in.
Already this is giving
This is the
me-
least fussy. Yeah.
Listen, cornflakes are probably my mom's #1 favorite ingredient.
I love your mom.
I know, she is a wild human person, but
I love her.
cornflakes are delicious.
Love her. Okay, less stirring, more stirring, less talking.
Yeah.
Sorry. Less stirring, more talking. This is great.
Yeah, I know, we're crazy.
Yeah. So you're just literally gonna stir this together until it comes together. Use a little bit of elbow grease here.
You gotta, yeah. This gives me kind of like rice cereal treat vibes. Yeah.
Totally. And it's gonna take all of your willpower not to just take this pot to the couch with a spoon.
Yeah. I feel it already. I'm like looking at this big old wooden spoon and I'm like,
exactly. That's a serving, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So look at that, just easy peasy.
Amazing.
It's so simple. You do not have to be, you barely need to know how to turn your oven on.
I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
Just melt some stuff and then basically pour.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So all we need to do now is dollop these, spoon them out on the parchment sheet.
Okay.
And they're gonna look kind of rough, but that's okay because what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my hands, a little hack here. You just have a little bowl of water.
Oh, okay.
And then otherwise they're just gonna stick to you and you're gonna get frustrated and just eat them all.
Off your hands.
Yeah. Exactly.
That doesn't sound like the worst problem in the world,
It's really not the
Tori.
worst problem. It's not the worst problem.
Yeah.
But here, I'll do 6 of them just for
Perfect.
giggles here.
Love it.
And then just form them by pressing them together.
I am losing my marbles. See, this is when I just make 6 and then I'd eat everything left in this pot.
I'm not going to judge you if you do that, by the way.
Yeah. I'm not mad about it.
I think we could be friends.
I think so.
Yeah.
We're building our friendship
That's right.
one like hot food at a time. Yeah.
Exactly. So see, like so simple. And honestly, this doesn't make them soggy because you've already got all the goodness of the cream and the toffee.
This is a great tip. The wet water, like the little damp hands.
If you're making Rice Krispies, it's the same thing.
See, that's great. Like especially when you're doing like the ball. Like if you're doing like
totally.
Yeah.
Yep. Just wet your hands. And there you go.
Those are perfect. So set those aside, let them cool.
Yeah, let them do their thing there.
And
exactly.
We just have some right over here, which I'm not mad about at all. Okay. I'm gonna give one of these a taste because truly they're calling to me. That is good.
It's like the coconut in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're our favorite. That's the top requested recipe out of all the cookies that I make.
I can understand why Jillian loves these so much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And they're from your cookbook?
They are. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they're from the cookbook, from
Okay.
Fresh Food Fuller Hearts.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
this is so great. Now we're gonna move on because you are also like an entertainer with the most. Like you're a host with the most.
I love entertaining. Like, love it. The more the merrier. Our door's always open. And so it's really lovely to make your table a little bit more festive during the holidays. So I have a few tips and tricks. I think a lot of people think that, and it can be like really stressful, really expensive around the holidays.
Totally.
Yeah, so you don't have to break the bank.
Oh, I like this.
You really don't. So all of these things are from Walmart.
Oh, that's
Which
great.
is like an awesome one-stop shop. You get your stuff for the cookies, you get your stuff for the holidays.
You're done.
Totally. And one of the great little hacks that you can do is just swap out your regular white dinnerware for something that's a little bit more festive.
I love this.
And I love these. This will like very Scandinavian.
Yeah.
I'll be taking those up to the cabin.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get these because I'm obsessed with these.
Don't those scream like a Hallmark movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. This is what Christmas you think it looks like, but then this kid would be screaming and you'd be upset.
Thank goodness these
Yeah.
don't have sound.
Yeah,
The plates don't have sound. Yeah,
Totally.
Exactly. And then you can, adorn your table with some boughs. You can go out foraging
Yeah.
if you happen to have access to trees or whatnot, or your neighbor's tree or whatever
Yeah.
it may be. And then build layers. But it's really quite simple. Do all that in advance. So when the company's
Totally.
coming over, make sure that you set the table way in advance that morning.
Yeah.
Anything you could do in advance, and you don't have to do it all. You don't have to be the hero. Like,
No.
get people to bring something. Say Aunt Sue she has her casserole that she brings.
That's the casserole I want to eat too. I'm not gonna lie.
Because you haven't slaved over it.
Exactly.
So, exactly.
And what do we have here too?
Okay, so when we're talking about plate setting,
Yeah.
one thing I love doing is doing a little, like a name tag
Yes.
and a placeholder. So how cute is this little card?
Oh
It's like,
my gosh.
I absolutely love it. And of course, it's just hide a little name tag on it.
Yes.
And you put it right on the plate, and then they can take it home and actually remember your
Yes.
time together and put it on their tree and all that jazz.
Little
So-
decoration and they're good to go.
That's right. So a couple little options for that. And then what are cookies without a cookie tin to put them in?
I mean, nothing, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
That's a cookie tin? Oh my gosh.
Look at this. My kids are obsessed with this.
Yes.
And the flag is up when the cookies are in there.
That's when cookies are available. Yeah.
I think my husband's gonna love this also he's on the Elf on the Shelf thing. So maybe every
yes.
morning. That sounds a whole lot more work actually. But
I know. I was gonna say. I was like, but you've given people ideas who are probably out of ideas. I mean, those elves
This is
ideas.
true.
Yes.
This is true.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Yes.
Of course. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Of
We
course.
nailed it. I also love this cutlery too.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's beautiful. That
I
good
know.
gold. Very
I know.
festive.
It's such a great price. And the gold, that layer, that really festive, warm, Christmassy vibe. And can we talk for a hot second about these salt and pepper shakers?
Obsessed. Tiny houses are my dream. Like so cute.
Totally.
Really adorable.
Totally.
Tori, I want to come to that cabin. For
I want you to
Christmas.
come to the
I know.
cabin,
Oh my
too.
gosh. If these are there, I'm there. I'm
Okay.
going to tell you that. Merry Christmas to you and your
Merry
family.
Christmas
Thank
to you
you so
too.
much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you so much. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.